Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol JNUG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a couple weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, but also just makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And I mean, it's not shocking given it's one of these 3 leveraged ETFs, but just absolutely crushed the dreams of some. Yesterday when I did the video, I talked about, hey, maybe this was some sort of bottom, and yeah, I mean, it bounced. It did a good job of actually starting to go sideways, but then the rest of the day just crushed the dreams, and that's why risk management is always important when it comes to trading, because without risk management, things like this can get you absolutely crushed. But with that being said, the volume has remained quite high in it. A lot of eyeballs are on it. And with these leverage ETFs, for whatever reason, it seems like as soon as they get down below $10, they just get that much more popular, probably because more people think they can afford them. So let's keep things updated here. And right now, it's actually, like I said, to the credit, it is a leverage ETF, which means they can bounce nicely. So it's kind of a question of, well, where could a potential bounce point be? And for this, I want to use a tool called Fibonacci extensions. Now, before you go and say, what is this black magic? I'm not saying this is black magic. I'm not saying that you should go and throw your kids' college tuition into this. This is just the analogy I always use. It's like if you're out in the woods, this is kind of like a flashlight. But just because you have a flashlight doesn't mean you're not going to step in a bear trap, you're not going to fall off a cliff, or you're not going to, poke your eye out on a branch somewhere. It's just, will it improve your odds? Sure, it'll improve your odds, but it's not a guarantee. And the way this works is it's just taking how the price has moved in the past and then extending that out into the future. So according to this, if that this kind of bloodshed continues, which again, I keep bringing up, it's a leverage ETF, but I bring that up for a point because these things can be very crazy. So while it may seem that 650 is quite a bit of a ways off, it very well may not be that far off. But if you are looking at a potential area for a bounce, 650 could be it. But as always, you got to keep in mind risk management and risk control and all that good stuff. If you're sitting there saying, what do you mean risk management, risk control? Then you shouldn't even be trading. Now, as far as resistance levels, if there is a bounce, key overall level of resistance to keep an eye on, it's going to be that purple line right there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. So keep an eye on that, but really kind of before you start worrying about breaking that 50-period, the first step is at least getting some sideways price action and then seeing some upwards movement from there. So we'll see what happens with it, but yeah, got some potential here, and we'll see if we can get some sort of bounce or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.